right, guys, this is our Thursday, September 10th, 2020 math lesson. And today we're talking about fact families. So it's all building up. On Monday we talked, on Tuesday we talked about related facts, how addition and subtraction facts are connected. Yesterday we talked about missing addends and how we can use that subtraction related fact to solve that addition fact. And today we're going to talk about fact families. Love fact families. Oh, make that smaller. All right, so once again, our essential question is always the same. What strategies can I use to add and subtract? That is what we've been doing for about 3 weeks now, is thinking about all the strategies that I can use to add and subtract. We only have one more lesson, so we're about finished with all these different strategies that I can use other than just counting my fingers. We've talked about it a lot. Talked about a 10 frame, number lines, doubles, number line for subtraction. We talked about drawing pictures and crossing things out. We've talked about related facts, missing addends, and now fact families. These are all things that will help us with our strategies of being able to add and subtract efficiently. We'll watch a video here.
Fact families. A fact family is a set of related facts about 3 numbers. The numbers in this fact family are 12, 9, and 3. With the numbers in this fact family, we can write a set of related facts. Let's write addition facts first. We can use the 2 smaller numbers for that. 9 plus 3 and 3 plus 9.
So think of part whole.
They are both equal to 12, which is the 3rd number in our fact family. Now let's write subtraction facts. We start with the largest number for subtraction facts and
start with the total. 12 is the total.
What is the largest number in this fact family? Yes, it's 12. 12 minus 9 and 12 minus 3. The answer to both subtraction facts is the other number in the fact family. 12 minus 9 equals 3. 12 minus 3 equals 9.
So we have this nice triangle. This is also just part whole, guys. This is also just part whole, and we'll show you how in a few minutes. So our problem of the day, this is your entrance ticket. It's on Google Classroom Math. In this section, if you got to this video, then you found the entrance ticket. Make sure you get that done. And talk math. What are the related facts in the fact family 9, 9, and 18? What are the related facts? Remember, related facts are 3 numbers that can create addition and subtraction sentences. So what are the related facts in the fact family 9, 9, and 18? Talk to the person at home with you. You know what? We're going to talk about this one first. Describe how you would create a fact family. So when I was watching that video by my whiteboard here, right in front of my face. When I was watching that video, I don't know about you, but I heard the word related facts. I heard the word related facts. So I'm going to keep thinking about that word, related facts. So describe how you would create a fact family. I would start with related facts. I'm just going to pick a couple numbers. Zoom out again. There we go. And I'm gonna do a part whole because everything we do in math is connected. There's patterns that connect to each other. So this strategy is just like the triangle. So I'm going to pick the number 4 and the number 8. Nope, I'm not, because that's going to give us what we just had. I'll pick the number 4 and the number 9. Well, I'm going to think of making a 10 in my head. If I add 1 more to 9, that would be 10, right? If I add 1 more to 9, that would be 10. So if I take 1 away from here and make it a 3, I'm going to show you my thinking right now. And make that a 3, and I plus 1 here, then I have 10 plus 3, which gives me 13. So that's what I'm thinking in my head. As I see those numbers that are close to 10, I try to think, how can I mentally solve that problem without using my fingers, without drawing a 10 frame, without drawing a number line? I think of 4 is really 3 plus 9 plus 1, right? I'm decomposing that number. 4 is really 3 plus 1 plus 9, which would give us 13. So how do the related facts help me figure out a fact family? Well, I know a related facts are 3 numbers that can make an addition sentence and a subtraction sentence. So I know I'm combining these, so 4 plus 9 equals 13. I also know that I can switch these numbers around, and it doesn't change the sum because that's called the commutative property that we learned about. I can switch these around, and it doesn't change. I can just say 9 plus 4, it's still going to equal 13. So now I have related facts. I've made 2 addition sentences. Now I want to see what I can do to subtract. So remember, I take my total when I'm subtracting, and I want to get rid of 4. Well, when I get rid of 4, I have 9 left. I don't have to do any math here. I already know it. It's in my part whole. I already know if I get rid of 4, I have 9 left. But also, I can take my total 13. I can get rid of 9, and I have 4 left. So knowing my related facts helps me to figure out not only 1 addition and 1 subtraction problem, but 2 addition and 2 subtraction problems. So the related fact, the fact family, helps me to create 2 addition sentences and 2 subtraction sentences. That's how it's a little bit different from our related facts. We take the related facts and we create a fact family from those facts, from those digits, from those numbers. So now let's do some exploring or investigating still. It says find 2 addends to equal the sum 15. Write the addends into the triangle. Use the 3 numbers, use the related facts to complete all the number sentences. So I'm going to do this one way, and I want you, after watching this, to do it another. So I'm going to draw my part whole, because once again, it just connects to what I was doing the other day. And my whole is 15, and I got to think of 2 numbers. Well, I'm going to make it real easy. I'm just going to look at what I have. I have 5 1s, and I have 1 10. So right there, 10 plus 5 equals 15. There's lots of different ways to do this, and I want you to explore what ways would you do it. Watch what I'm going to do, and then in a second, it's only your turn to figure out how would you solve this problem. So now I have all the information I need, and it told me I have to make 2 addition sentences and 2 subtraction sentences. Whoa, that's all addition. See, I had to catch myself. It's great to make mistakes, but you got to catch it. My brain just grew right there. Okay, so I know I'm going to combine these 2. When I see this plus button, I'm combining. So I'm going to have 5 plus 10. I'm just reading from left to right. 5 plus 10 equals 15. But I can switch this. I can switch these. I can say 10 plus 5 equals 15. Because of that commutative property that we learned about 2.5 weeks ago, it tells us I can move those addends around, but it doesn't change the sum. It doesn't change the answer in the addition problem. But now I got to figure out subtraction. So once again, I'm going to use my part whole. I have a total of 15, and I want to take some away from 15. So I put my whole right there because that's how many I have total, and I want to take away 5. Well, I have 10 left. I don't have to do any math here. I don't have to do any subtraction. I don't have to use my fingers. I don't have to do anything. I'm just looking at the picture I drew. I drew this part whole, and that's helping me figure out how did I subtract these numbers. So I still have to make another one. So I'm going to do, once again, I'm going to take 15. This time I'm going to take away 10, and I have 5 left. Now that I've done it, I want you to pick two other numbers that equals 15. How else did you decompose the number 15? How else? I kind of did the easiest way. What's another way you could do it? Pause the video and play around with that and explore, investigate how you would solve that problem. All right, now they've given us another one here. This time I'm going to use a triangle. I can use a triangle or I can use part whole. So this time I'm going to use a triangle just to show it to you. I like part whole better because I think it makes more sense, but I am going to show you how to use it that way. So it says use 3, 11, and 14. Create a word problem to describe one of the math sentences. That's something you're going to do here in a second. So I kind of did the same thing. I want to show you. I did the same thing that I would do in my part whole. I put that 14. And then one little part is 3. And one little part is 11. But the whole thing is 14. So that's kind of why that triangle is like that. All right. So once again, I have to make addition sentences and subtraction sentences. So I want you to take these numbers and go ahead and create those addition sentences and subtraction sentences. Remember, you're going to use your related facts, these 3 digits here, your related facts, to create 2 addition problems and 2 subtraction problems. Go ahead and pause the video so you can do that. All right, now we're on page 81. We're on page 81 of your Volume 1 math book. Page 81 of your Volume 1 math book. I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. What I want you to do here is I want you to pick a number and pick 2 different numbers to find the add-ins. So pick 2 numbers. So, for example, I'm going to pick 6 and 5. I'm going to pick 6 and 5. And I have to figure out how much 6 and 5 equals. Well, remember, I can use my doubles. Instead of thinking 5 here, I'm going to think 6. Okay, and I'm going to show you what I'm thinking. Instead of thinking 5 here, I'm going to say 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. But I have to subtract 1 because this is actually 5, right? So that's going to give me 11. That's my thinking. I just want to show you my thinking of how I mentally solved that problem. Now it says, remember, I have to make the fact family. So I have to take these related facts and make my fact family. So remember, when we're adding, we're combining. We're combining 2 numbers to make another number. So if I'm combining, if I'm putting it together, I'm going to say 6 plus 5 equals 11. But remember, I can switch these around because of that commutative property. So we'll say 5 plus 6 equals 11. Now I have to subtract. So when I subtract, I take the total. I take the whole. That whole goes first there. And I'm going to take away, I'm going to take away 6. And that gives me 5 left. This time I'm going to take away 5. And that gives me 6 left. Go ahead and do that bottom exactly how we just did it. Go ahead and do that bottom one exactly how we just did it. Pause the video and do that. You want to practice, practice, practice. Okay. I'm going to go back to my presentation. Okay, so this time they gave us all the related facts. And all we have to do is interpret it. We have to analyze it. It means we have to look at it and try to solve what do we see. So I already have 9 and 7. So the only number I have left is 16. Once again, I don't have to do any math there. I just see what I have left. I have 9 and 7. So now I have 16. Make sure you're filling this in with me. And then, look, I switched them around, but my sum doesn't change. I still only have those 3 numbers. So this one would also be 16. This time I have 16 minus 9, so I'm crossing that out, and I have 7 left. This time I'm crossing out that 7, and I have 9 left. All right, let's look at this one. Once again, we have 3 related facts. These related facts are together. They connect to each other. These 3 facts create 2 addition sentences and 2 subtraction sentences. That's why they call it a fact family, because they're related. You know, we talked about being related to your cousin, your uncle, your mom, your sister, your brother, grandparents. These 3 numbers are also related just like a family would be. That's why they're called a fact family. So I have 9 and 8. I've already used those 2, so the only one I have left is 17. Ooh, this time I have to figure it out. Well, I'm going to switch these around. I've already used 9 first. This time I'm going to say 8 plus 9 equals 17. As you can hear, remember when I'm subtracting, I take the total, I take the whole. That's the whole of these 2 numbers. That's the whole. So I take the whole, and I'm subtracting 9, which means all I have left is 8. Now this next one, I have to do it all on my own. So again, I think about the whole. Whoops, I always forget to do that. I have taken a whole, so I have 17. And this time I'm going to get rid of 8 because I've already got rid of 9. So I'm going to cross that 8 out, and I have 9 left. 9 left. All right, so you're going to do these on my own for homework. On my own for homework. And take the page off. That is page 83, 83 and 84. We'll do 83 and 84 for homework tonight. Let me write this down so I don't forget. 83 and 84 for homework tonight. All right, guys, I will see you in the morning. See you in the morning. Can't wait to see y'all. I miss seeing y'all today.